Hello and welcome to what we're going to be calling a Nick Tiffany movie review short or reel, something like that, an NTMR short, basically just hitting you with some concise, quick movie knowledge, trivia, or otherwise. So today we're going to be talking about Mission Impossible, and with the release of Dead Reckoning Part 1 in theaters, I wanted to go through and kind of give you guys my ranking of all 7 films, starting at the bottom at number 7. It's going to be Mission Impossible 2. I like what John Woo and Tom Cruise were able to do as far as their stunts go, but the film kind of lacks on an emotional level for me, unfortunately. Moving into slot number 6, controversial, maybe, I don't know, probably the first Mission Impossible. Rewatching it was tons of fun. There's some graphic killing that I kind of wish they would still have in the current films, but again, a fantastic setup for what the series would become. But, feels dated, and just having been a fan later on in life with the later films, it's just not my favorite. It's still a great movie, which takes us to number 5. And I would probably go Mission Impossible 3. An incredible villain in Philip Seymour Hoffman really anchors what is a more emotional Mission Impossible film. Definitely related to Ethan, how he's going to move on, trying to have a normal life with his wife. There's not one crazy stunt or kind of standout moment that I could really point to, other than Tom Cruise almost killing Philip Seymour Hoffman in a plane, which is killer, and I need more stuff like that. But it still doesn't quite cross that line for me. Now, at number 4, I'm probably going to go Dead Reckoning Part 1. I enjoyed this latest entry, but for a film that over 2 previous films has built up a really solid core for the IMF, I felt like it was missing a lot of the emotional pieces and development with these characters that we've kind of come to expect. I felt a couple of them really got robbed, and there's just kind of a lot of exposition and explaining what's happening rather than showing. And some of the stunts, as sensational as they are, kind of go on a little bit long. I don't know, I found myself ready for more character work. So at number 3, I would probably move into Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, which was our intro to Ilsa. Really some great movie sequences in there, from the underwater breath sequence to some of the motorcycle action. It is what kind of really started pushing this franchise, I think, especially in a phenomenal direction as far as the stunt work and everything that they're creating. At number 2, I would have Mission Impossible Fallout. This one battles for that number 1 spot for me. Henry Cavill is a machine. You guys know, maybe you don't know. He's my Superman. He is some of the best, and his work with Tom Cruise is so enjoyable to watch. Throwing dudes around, doing that crazy helo jump, some of the stuff with the helicopters at the end. I mean, that is a freaking fantastic movie. And it's only outdone by my favorite in the franchise, my number 1 Mission Impossible film, Ghost Protocol. Brad Bird, who did The Incredibles, found the perfect blend of heart, humor, incredible stunt work. Tom Cruise climbing up and down the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. I mean, there are so many unforgettable moments in that movie that for me, it has always been my standout. I probably saw it 5 or 6 times in theaters, partially because I wanted that Dark Knight Rises intro clip, but it is by far and away, I think, the best exemplification of what the Mission Impossible franchise can be, who these characters are, and why it is so much fun to watch them just barely save the world. So there you have it, top to bottom. That's my ranking. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know how you rank it. And if you've seen Dead Reckoning Part 1, where does it fit into your ranking? Thanks, and watch for more of these.